Greetings, I'm Philippe Garner, back on screen talking about some of the images that have been such sources of inspiration for me. I'm starting with images which appear on my website, philippegarner.com. Perhaps you've already been there, perhaps you haven't. I hope you will if you haven't, and I hope you'll go back again if you have. A picture that springs to mind straight away, I can't say they're favourites, they're all favourites, but is a photograph of a woman walking down or gliding or floating down a staircase. I cut that picture out of a copy of Paris Match in 1965, in the summer of '65. It just caught my eye, and I think the right word is to say that picture's haunted me ever since, haunted me in a very agreeable way. I was 16 when I cut it out, and it was just the epitome of an extraordinary kind of elegance, refinement, glamour, caught evidently quite spontaneously by a press photographer. Something magical about it, and something happened many years later. I was in Chicago at the Art Institute, wandering around admiring pictures. I turn a corner, and there is a near life-size, maybe it was life-size, painting of this image. The painting was by Gerhard Richter. He had made it in 1966. He presumably had fallen in love with this image. It had mesmerized him in the way it mesmerized me. And his painting, it makes me smile to think, it sits in a certain tradition. I think of the groundbreaking painting by Marcel Duchamp of a nude descending a staircase. The subject is Ludmilla Tcherina, who was a dancer. And I think you see the dancer's poise and elegance in this picture. But for me, it went beyond that. It just instantly drew me. It is a kind of distillation of something of an elegance and a refinement that was beyond anything I knew. But I love that indefinable aspect of it, and I suspect that it's that same, those things you can't pin down into words necessarily, that made Richter turn it into a painting. I don't want to be accused of reading too much into the picture, but perhaps it has a lineage. Perhaps it is an echo of Audrey Hepburn in Funny Face, in that fabulous red evening dress sweeping down the grand staircase of the Louvre, and at the top of that staircase is the winged Victory of Samothrace, the classical goddess with her wings spread behind her. I will be talking briefly about other pictures, not always able to explain them, but just giving some sort of hints at what it is about them that sparked my interest. Thank you. I hope to speak to you again soon.